What's going on, Dinger?
How you doing there, Pat?
I'm good, bud. How are you?
Dude, I'm living. I fucking made it, brother.
You made it. This is your third new background already, dude.
My crypto investment paid off, bro. Sold a couple NFTs. We're chilling.
Yeah, you're big made now, huh? Big
fucking
man.
living life here in this pad. Anyway, no, I'm house sitting.
Yes, which is always a good time.
Quick cash.
Quick cash, hey man, nothing wrong with making a quick buck,
Yep.
All right, brother.
Anyway, sorry, these dogs are.
It's all good. So we had round 2 of the Austrian confusing Grand Prix.
Austrian, yeah.
Styria Austria Grand Prix, the third Red Bull Ring at Hungary.
Styria.
So,
sorry.
Yeah, how do you like the race,
bro? I don't remember it.
Yeah, sometimes it do be like
so
that.
No. I'm honestly not sure if it's the fact that the race is at 7 o'clock in the morning and I was up until 4 o'clock in the morning drinking, playing games with you, or if it's the fact that there are two races,
two of them. Yeah, so it kind of blends in. Same exact track, one weekend after the other. It kind of blends in a little bit. But I think the second one was a little more fun than the first one.
So fill me in. I mean, like, I know a couple of things. I know, so our boy.
Supermax. Yep.
Supermax, baby. Oh, fuck. I don't remember anything else.
Yeah, Supermax, he got his first Grand Slam of his entire career, meaning he took pole, led every single lap, got fastest lap, and won. So first time in his career. So good job.
He led every single lap?
Yep. He had such a huge lead when he pit that he didn't even lose his lead.
It's news to me.
Yeah. So now
was this the one where we joined or late or whatever?
Yes, because I was coming home from work and you hadn't woke up yet.
Yes. I slept through quali for this one.
Yes.
I remember. I remember some of it. Definitely not all of it.
Yeah, you slept through all of quali.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was good. Quali was super entertaining. Lando Norris sticking his McLaren on P2. Absolutely bonkers.
Dude, my boy Rando Norris.
He crushed it, dude. He did a really good job. But the race, I think the big story of the race was actually the stewards. The FIA there was 7 different penalties that race.
So what's his face? Lando got one for something, right?
Lando pushed Checo off the track, right? And then that set the precedence for the rest of the race. Yuki Tsunoda got 2 for crossing the white line in the pit lane because he doesn't know how to drive a car.
Okay, that sounds familiar.
Lance Stroll got 1 because he was speeding in the pit lane.
Good. All my homies hate Lance Stroll.
All my homies hate Lance Stroll due to total Neanderthal.
Daddy bought me a race car, but you hate Charles Red Flag Leclerc more, which
we'll get into.
We'll get into it.
We'll get into that.
Not happy about that, but okay.
So Checo got 2 penalties for the same thing that Lando got a penalty for
pushing people off.
Yeah, he pushed Charles Red Flag Leclerc off twice.
I mean, okay, Charles Red Flag's my boy, but honestly,
I don't think they're setting a precedence for the rest of the season that's going to make racing really boring. Like, people are going to be afraid to overtake because they are afraid to get a 5-second penalty for something that it's just a natural racing incident. It happened. Like, they're trying to if you're ballsy enough to go around the outside of somebody on a wide sweeping turn and they don't leave you a whole, like, you're driving a car at 160 miles an hour turning. If you're ballsy enough to try to make a move in a bad spot that you don't have the room to make the move and you get put into the gravel, that's on you.
You end up in the shit, that's your fault. Yeah. Oh, fuck, dude. No, that pisses me off. Plus, Austria as a track, as we have learned through playing F1 2020, the video game, F1 2021 coming out soon. F1, give me a sponsorship. What we've learned is Austria is a pretty easy track to overtake on, relatively, all things considered, right? We raced fucking, what was it, Japan or Russia, one of the two yesterday. And it was like, weep, you couldn't pass anybody.
There's Japan, yeah.
Yeah. So what do you expect when you get to a track like that?
Where there is going to be exciting overtakes and high speed, stuff that the fans want to see, stuff that
where that's what it requires.
Right.
That's what it requires at that point.
That's what F1 should be about. Hard, good racing. And that's the entertaining part of it. And the entertaining part of it isn't watching Mercedes or Red Bull completely dominate a race and finish 30 seconds ahead of everybody. The fun part's watching passes. The fun part's watching good battles on the track. And the stewards are trying, at least last week, they were taking that away from us, and it was rather annoying.
I don't know. I think there is something to be said about watching Lance Stroll get a penalty.
I don't really care about that because that's a set in stone rule, right? There's no arguing the fact that you broke the speed limit in the pit lane. That's on you.
Yeah, that's true. Pit penalties are very different than track penalties, right?
Oh, and then there was the crash at the end of the race too with Seb and Kimi, last lap.
I missed that one entirely then.
Yeah, fucking Kimi sent one into Seb and crashed out on the last lap.
Not un-Kimi-like.
Not un-Kimi, especially this year.
Also good for Kimi because I'm not hot on Seb. I'm lukewarm on Seb.
I'm a Seb fan. I like Seb a lot.
He's like your red flag Leclerc for me.
Yeah. He is like that. I don't know what I don't know what it is about red flag Leclerc that I don't like. I don't like his attitude. I don't think that he is. I think he's the worst of the two drivers in Ferrari. I think Carlos Sainz is 10 times more talented than Charles red flag Leclerc.
I don't know about 10 times. I think Carlos is their definite and standout number one.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Something about Charles Leclerc, just especially in a fast car like a Ferrari. This might get a little spicy here. Put him in a Red Bull.
I've been seeing a lot of this lately. A lot of people talking about other drivers and where they could go and see what they could do and what kind of talent that they could have and what kind of opportunities they would have in different cars and different teams. I think would be really interesting. Let's take the top markers. I don't foresee Max leaving Red Bull anytime soon. I think he's going to be at Red Bull for a long time. I think he's going to be a multiple-time world champion with Red Bull.
I agree with that. You said it earlier today, right? He turned down a contract with Ferrari.
Yeah. Ferrari offered him a seat, and he turned it down to stay at Red Bull.
That's sick. Honestly, that loyalty is sick.
That loyalty is sick. That was the first team that he ever raced for. He never even raced at AlphaTauri. He went straight into Red Bull in that second seat with Danny.
Well, that's because he's a fucking gangster. So,
yeah,
bitch, I'm a big gangster.
So, I think it'd be interesting to see where's Lewis Hamilton gonna go? Is he gonna stay at Mercedes for the rest of his career?
Yeah, I could see that unless he does a Fernando Alonso.
Well, Fernando Alonso's driven for 4 different teams.
I was gonna say at that point, they're not even really comparable because Lewis Hamilton, whenever he leaves Mercedes, and if he retires when he leaves Mercedes, is going to be talked about as the best F1 driver to ever live, right? I think that's an inarguable fact. That's like Tom Brady, right? You can hate on Tom Brady all you want, but he's the best quarterback to ever play the game.
I think there's arguments to be made for other drivers. Drivers who didn't really get the chances like Lewis does, like Senna.
Why didn't they get the chances though?
He died.
Well, no, that's fair.
Oh shit. Oh Jesus.
But when he was alive, why did he not get the chances that Lewis did?
Because I think the cars were more equal back then. I think the gap in technology and the gap in teams wasn't as big as it is nowadays.
You think it's that big nowadays?
Ferrari won 7 world championships in a row. Yes, I think it's that big. Mercedes, not Ferrari.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, how many has Mercs have been? Yeah, but they're not on pace to win one today or
this year. No, they are not. They're not out of it by any sense of it. And Toto had a real big dick moment.
Dude, my boy Toto about to get one stopper. Throw that bitch up there again. It's worth it.
It's too good. But Toto had a real big dick moment last week at the post-race interview where he said that he thinks that Mercedes is going to go to Silverstone and blow out the competition 30 seconds ahead of everybody. And I think that's cool that he has that kind of confidence, but they got to find something for that car. And Silverstone's Lewis's home race. So I can see Mercedes doing well at Silverstone in 2 weeks.
So I'm going to throw this one out there. Yeah, I agree with that. And I have no precedent of being right in any predictions, right? I've never been right before in my life. I predicted the future like an episode or 2 ago. Anyway.
Oh, with the Iran shit? Yeah, you did.
With the Iran shit, yeah. Anyway, it's not the first time that's happened. I'm fucking right all the time. I think Mercedes is, I'm going to jerk myself off a little bit. Well, sometimes you gotta. I think Mercedes is a speedway car. I think I've said that before. Even
you've said it plenty. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're built to go fast down straights. They're built to go fast around long turns. They're a longer car, in my opinion. I mean, just from the looks of it, they're
all the same length.
Are they?
It's the regulation.
Well.
Then anyway, if they're built to go fast, why did they struggle so hard in Austria?
Austria is not really a speedway.
I think it's the second fastest lap time or the
second fastest lap time. But look at the track; it's a short track. A lot of sharp turns. Not a lot of turns, but a lot of sharp turns.
Red Bull definitely has them in the downforce departments where they can take those quick sharp curves.
Which I think
turns.
There it is. I think Red Bull, that's why you see them exceed when it comes to sharp turns and exceed specifically when it comes to street tracks.
Yes, I agree. And I think that, Silverstone does have a lot of long sweeping turns, but they also have a lot of really fast, tight chicanes that I think Red Bull will do. I think Red Bull will probably have that sector.
They have 2 tight chicanes.
It's 2 tighter chicanes than Austria.
And how much longer is the track?
Well, technically, I don't know distance-wise, but I think just in the way that it looks, it's definitely longer.
Yeah, no, it's definitely longer. And that's what I'm getting at, right? You're right. It is a complete crapshoot, I guess, at the end of the day, right? We're just bullshitting here, but
we'll see. I don't
know, man.
I think Silverstone's going to be the defining race for Mercedes for the rest of the season.
I would agree with that. I would 100% agree with that. I think it's essentially make or break at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just, dude, it's historically known as like a super speedway, right? It's compared to Monza and Spa.
Yeah.
And like setting not record times, but record speeds.
Yeah. God, I love
it. And I think Mercedes excels in that department speed.
Speed. I'm so excited for Spa. Spa's going to be so fun this year.
Spa's going to be lit, brother. Cool. Whatever time that happens for us, we got to get just litty titty.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be good. It's still Europe, so it's going to be early morning for you, late night for me.
I really need him to move out of Europe. I don't think I've said that before, but it's killing me. Honestly, those last 3 weeks back to back to back,
God,
that was fucking tough. That's my weekend.
Yeah, you get a week off this week, but I think it's.
I know.
I think you're gonna. You probably won't watch any of Silverstone because you might have to catch the replay. Because I think Silverstone is going to be even earlier. Because it's
it should be later. It's closer to me.
Oh, you're right. Let's take a look here.
Space, time and space, right?
I'm not good at this kind of thing. What the? British Grand Prix. Free practice 1 starts at 10:30 my time.
Yeah, here if you want me to look it up, so you don't have to do math.
The race is at 11 for me at night. So yes, that will be later for you. So that'll be.
It should be.
That'll be 8 in the morning for you, which isn't.
Yeah.
That's a little more.
Not
decent.
A lot. It's not a lot. But
8's okay. 7's tough. 6 is real hard.
Yeah, what? Fuck, we had a couple at 6, and I was just like, motherfucker.
Yeah, I think you had Azerbaijan at 6.
No, that one was earlier.
Even earlier than 6?
I want to say that one was 4 or 5.
Well, yeah, Azerbaijan is basically the Middle East, so
Pretty much. Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. And honestly, like at this point, I'd even be okay with the Asian races because I can just stay up for those, right?
Mm-hmm.
At your time, that's middle of the day, which is like literally right now, and it's midnight 1. That's not terrible.
That's not horrible. So yeah, I'm looking for, but yeah, Silverstone, defining race for Mercedes. I don't have any hot takes for Silverstone yet. I'm not going to have any hot takes until we get closer to the race.
No, yeah, you got a week to push those bad boys out.
Yeah. So yeah, I think
you do well with them though, dude. I'm impressed. I think a lot of people are following these hot takes.
Yeah. I don't get a whole lot of retweets or anything. I mean, my Twitter's pretty dead, but
well, we need to fix that. Follow my boy, Just Cuss.
Yeah.
Your Twitter?
No, it's Patrick Cussin 3.
Throw that up on the screen.
My Just Cuss Twitter got deleted after I called our former boss a cunt on Twitter. And got
I'm not going to say the names on stream, but is it the boss that we both had?
At the Candlestick? Yeah.
Well, it's out there.
It's out there. I mean, which is hilarious. And the fact that someone screenshotted my Twitter and snitched to my boss when I was a high schooler calling her a cunt is so fucking funny.
Yeah, it had to be someone that worked there then.
No, I know who it was. We're not gonna name drop. It wasn't way in the fucking past. I don't care anymore, but that shit's funny. That shit's funny.
Get fucked.
Yeah. Almost got fired for a tweet.
You got me that job. Get fucked.
Good times were had at the Candlestick. It was a good job.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll get into that at some point in this podcast.
Yeah.
The stick.
Yeah, we for sure. All right, everybody. Well, I think that's enough F1 for now. So me and Dinger are gonna take a quick break.
You think that's enough F1 for now?
Yeah, I do. I think
that's enough.
You think that's enough F1?
I'll just give you shit. I'm sorry.
I don't know. All right, so me and Dinger are gonna take a break here. We will be right back.
Here.
Okay. All right, everybody. Welcome back to the Dinger and Pat podcast show. Dinger and Pat, the podcast.
Hey, hit it one more time.
Okay.
Dinger and Pat, the podcast. There it is.
You want me to start over?
No, keep going.
All right.
Makes you a boomer.
All right. I'm Pat. He's Dinger. If you haven't figured it out yet, this episode's off the rails already. Okay.
This is gonna be a tough one.
All right.
Don't close my notes.
I got some fucking work ahead of me. All right, everybody. So last week we had a big time conversation about mental health. So this week we're gonna have a less big time conversation, but I do foresee me and Logan having heated debate about this not important topic.
I love it. I love it so much, dude. Yeah, it's not important.
We're ranking our top 5 fast food chains, and it's gonna be a heater.
Coming at you live.
We're coming at you live from the fast food chains of America and Korea. All right, so here are the rules. All right, we made some rules, some prerequisites when deciding this. Fast food is anywhere that does not have a hostess. That is what fast food is. So, for example, Chipotle. Chipotle could be considered fast food. And then shit like Chipotle. That would be a
good one.
Yeah, that's a good example. All right.
Yep.
Would you like to go first, Dinger?
Yeah, for
Actually,
sure.
do you want to go? Do you want to do all 5 of yours? Or do you want to go 1 for 1, 2 for 2?
Let's alternate. Yeah.
All right.
We'll go pound for pound.
Pound for pound. All right. You first, big dog.
What are you weighing these days? What would you go pound for pound?
What am I weighing? Last time I weighed myself, I was 160.
Oh, we're pretty stacked.
Yeah.
Pretty even. Yeah. Me and you, we could actually go pound for pound. Not really, because you're trained and I'm not. But
no, I'll kick your ass. All right, let's go. Let's do this.
Okay. Number 1. Actually, this one is probably familiar to you.
Okay.
Not familiar to most people, I would assume, listening to this podcast.
Okay.
But it's a fast food chain based in the South. with one out in Salt Lake City. There's one out in Salt Lake City, and you know what it is.
I think I know what it is, and I'm gonna tell you you're wrong already.
It's Zaxby's.
No, it's not, dude.
Yes, it is, brother. It used to be when I lived in Tennessee. Zaxby's was number one, and it's the best fast food I ever remember having, bro. I could get these breaded, fried chicken tenders doused in the dankest hot sauce you've ever had.
I know.
Holy
I've had it.
Fuck my ass.
I've had it. They have it in KC. I've had Zaxby's, and it is.
Yeah.
I will tell you, it's good. I think there's better chicken places, and that leads me to my number one of fucking the Lord's Chicken.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! No,
nothing touches it. The waffle
Blasphemy.
fries. Waffle fries
Blasphemy.
alone. Waffle fries alone. No.
Waffle fries alone,
Yes.
sir. If you leave them sitting on the counter for 10 seconds, they're soggy.
There ain't nothing wrong with a soggy French fry. Nothing wrong with it.
Say that one more time.
There's nothing wrong with a soggy French fry, and I'm gonna stand by that. I'll put that on my fucking headstone, brother.
I better go on your fucking headstone. Oh, dude, no. All right, okay.
What are the aspects that you think Zaxby's
Okay,
are
time
better?
out. No, okay. The aspects I think better. No, the aspects I think better. Number one, hot sauce.
Chick-fil-A sauce is better than hot sauce.
Chick-fil-A sauce?
Yeah, Chick-fil-A sauce.
That's mayonnaise
No,
and
it's not.
mustard.
No, it's not. No, it's not. There's no way. I've made it before. It has no mayonnaise. It has mayo in it, but it also has
Mayonnaise.
It also
and
has
mustard.
There's no mustard in it. Honey mustard, maybe. There's barbecue sauce in it. Chick-fil-A sauce, dude. I'm gonna put that on my headstone too. Bury me.
You're digging your own grave here.
I want my casket filled with Chick-fil-A sauce, not packets. I want you to dump Chick-fil-A sauce in my casket. I want to be dead, and I want to decompose in Chick-fil-A sauce.
Can we take a time out real quick?
Yeah.
Because no. I mean, we're filming still, but time out on the debate. I didn't put this one on my list, but I have a tweet that you can go look up that says, "When I die, bury me in cane sauce."
Cane sauce isn't even as good as Chick-fil-A sauce. And I think Cane's is better than Zaxby's.
You a motherfucker, huh? Okay. You taste budless fucking blasphemer.
Blasphemer? That's a new one. All right.
Yes, because Jesus chose his fast foods and he didn't choose Chick-fil-A. I'm sorry to all the Christians out there that think Chick-fil-A is the perfect Christian restaurant.
They don't even like the gays, brother.
Woo! God loves us all. Anyway,
all right, let's move on.
That does bring me to my number 2.
Okay.
Which is Chick-fil-A.
You fucking idiot. You just sat here and debated me about Chick-fil-A, and you're going to sit here and tell me it's number 2. Oh,
because
my
it is
God.
number 2 to Zaxby's.
You're wrong, but whatever. All right.
Because they got sold. They got. I shouldn't say that. Cut that, please. They got hot sauce, brother.
This motherfucker said they got sold. All right, number 2. Number 2 for me, Chipotle.
Really, that high up?
I love Chipotle.
I used to work at Chipotle.
What? How long did you work at Chipotle? How did I not know this?
2 or 3 months.
Dead ass? Which Chipotle did you work at? Boulder.
29th Street in Boulder. Yeah, brother. Hey, second busiest Chipotle in the nation.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that by the campus?
Yeah, kind of. Yes, it is the closest Chipotle to campus.
Yeah. And I had a real hard time putting Chipotle as number 2, but I had to think about where I go often. And when I was back in the States, I went to Chipotle a lot.
I did a lot of that. A lot of what do I eat frequently.
Mm-hmm.
So I ranked them pretty much.
All right. Hit me with
Chipotle is interesting. My number 3 is Doba.
Okay.
It overtook Chipotle because for the longest time, because I worked at Chipotle, I was like, I know what to order. My order's better than all these motherfuckers, which is fine at Chipotle.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go to Doba and order the same shit, it's better.
So here's my deciding factor, because I have a hard time. I had a hard time debating between Qdoba and Chipotle, because I love Qdoba also. It's not in my top 5. It may make an appearance later, but it's not in my top 5.
Okay.
And the reason I chose Chipotle, and I think when I lived in Colorado, I would always pick Doba over Chipotle. Always. Not a debate.
So that's weird, because Chipotle actually was founded in Denver.
Uh-huh. And honestly, I think there's more Qdobas, at least where you and I grew up, than there are Chipotles. Because you had that Qdoba by Centera. It was a fly up 17 real quick. Go get a burrito.
2 of them now.
I haven't been there in a couple of years. So
one on the yonder way, one on the other side.
Okay. Interesting. So, but the reason I picked Chipotle over Qdoba is because I haven't had Qdoba, and the only time I get is when I come to Colorado. They have them in Kansas City, but they're far away, and I don't want to drive to just go get a burrito.
I've noticed too, for a lot of these, it really depends on the locations you go to.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, that's part of the reason I feel like maybe you got some shit Zaxby's out by you in Kansas City.
Maybe. I don't know.
I had one coming through Oklahoma a few months ago. It was ass.
Well, it didn't impress me. So maybe the ones in the South where you were yakking up some Zaxby's was better than in Kansas City.
Bro. They threw down.
But when Chipotle introduced queso, that was a game changer for me, because that was the biggest thing with Qdoba, is that Qdoba had queso. You can put queso.
Yeah, but Chipotle's queso is all natural. Also, I mean, for the record, I don't get queso on my shit.
I always get queso.
No, pass.
Big queso fan.
I mean, I'm a fan of cheese, but not your microwave plastic melted queso.
I don't think Qdoba or Chipotle is like Velveeta, what you're talking about, but I think it's legitimate melted cheese. But
if you don't melt the right cheese, it's plastic.
That's true. I agree with that. What kind of salsa are you putting on your burritos? What kind of salsa are you throwing on there?
Doba habanero. That's like one of the reasons Doba is high on my list. Doba habanero.
Not a debate.
You don't think so?
No.
You with it?
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it for sure. I'm also a big. I also like putting corn salsa on there because I think it cools it off a little bit. You get that sweet corn; it cools off the habanero spicy a little bit. I'm a big fan of the corn salsa, but just a little bit. You gotta tell them just a little bit, because you put too much on there.
You gotta tell them. You gotta tell them.
It's like you're back in Nebraska. Fuck Scott Frost and the Cornhuskers. It's just too much corn. Too much corn.
No, I'm with you. Honestly, I'll give you this one. Chipotle's corn.
Chipotle's corn salsa slaps. It's better. It is better. Their pico's better too, and I'm not a big pico fan.
I don't really get either of those ever, corn or pico. So when I'm at Chipotle though, I go back and forth between their green verde, the medium, and their hot. Okay. I do like their hot, but I don't like hating my life after.
Right. I agree. And that's the problem I suffer with almost on a daily basis, because I love spicy food, and then I piss fire out my asshole after I'm done eating it, and I'm not a huge fan of doing that.
I love spicy food too. I would argue more than the next guy, but I don't always piss hot fire out of my asshole. For some reason, Chipotle salsa does it to me.
I must have IBS. Anytime I eat something spicy, straight fire piss out my ass. Thermite, whatever you want to, lava, I don't know, magma, it's something coming out my ass, and it's hot.
Are you aware of the difference between lava and magma?
Mm-hmm.
Are you?
Yeah, one's inside a volcano, one's not. I'm fucking tracking.
Kind of. Yeah, no, that's pretty right on. I'm impressed. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Flex the big brain or something. Jesus.
Word.
All right, number 3. Let's move on.
Yeah. What's your number 3?
Oh, let me go first.
Well, I gave you my number 3.
Oh, what was your number 3?
Doba.
Right. Panera Bread.
Ooh, I didn't even consider them. The only thing I ordered from Panera is broccoli cheese soup.
What else is there to order?
That's your reason for putting him number 3.
You get that, and you get a sandwich, and you dip it in the fucking soup,
bro. Okay.
And all of their, they don't have a sandwich that's not good.
Okay, no, that's fair. Okay, but with the cheese they put on that, you're not gonna shit for a week. But that's fair because it's.
I'd rather not shit for a week than fucking send magma out my anus.
That's fair. That's very fair. Fair than Ayrton Senna, you know. We don't need to talk about it. We don't talk about it anyway. No, but I mean that's like I don't know much about Panera. I guess
I'm a big Panera fan. Big Panera fan.
They got bread. What's your favorite bread? The sourdough or what?
They're all the fucking time. Sourdough.
What else they got?
Their baguettes slap. Have you had their breakfast, dude? Oh, their breakfast slaps.
I feel like breakfast fast food is an entirely different conversation.
It is, but I'm gonna bring it up for Panera.
Because we'll get into that after this then.
They have
Asiago. We'll go through our list.
I gotta say it. I have to say it. I have to say this right now. Asiago, their Asiago cheese bagels.
So you know what Asiago sounds like to me?
What?
Aussie asshole.
I just think you have a problem inside your head.
Probably, but it sounds pretentious as fuck. What does it even mean? Is it a cheese?
Yeah, cool. It's a cheese.
Came out of a cow's tit.
Ooh, nah, you don't know that. Maybe it's coming from a goat tit.
Oh, so you're eating goat cheese now, you European motherfucker.
I like. What?
You fucking Ruski.
I like goat cheese, but it's not like I'm like, oh yes, quite. I'd like to have a slice of sourdough bread drenched in goat cheese, sire, and then bring me a Merlot, Reginald, while you swirl your glass.
That better be your intro fucking video. I don't know, man. I can eat goat cheese, but something about the fact that it came from a goat freaks me the fuck out. Like if you tell me it's goat cheese, I won't eat it.
Yeah, you're also the guy that doesn't like sausage because you think there's seeds in it.
There are. It's called fennel. I'm dead ass. Italian sausage has fennel in it.
I know it does. You're so...
All right, moving on. So number 4 for me. This one I put on there exclusively because I ate there today, and it was fresh in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's dank as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I put it number 4, but it's dank as fuck. Cafe Mex.
Cafe Mex. No, people who are watching this that aren't from Colorado aren't going to know what that is.
I was going to say, when was the last time you had Cafe Mex?
When I lived in Colorado. Cafe Mexicality is...
Mexicality. Put your headset back on. Listen to me laugh at you. You laughed at me your fair share. So
Cafe Mexicali is delicious.
It's fucking dank, brother. Their sweet pork habanero. The one problem I find with them is their tortillas are a little bit doughy.
I would have never really known, but they make them fresh, which is fire.
Fucking nice as shit, right? Yeah, you just like slap a ball on that bitch, drop the press. Fucking, what do you want?
What do you want, brother? My number 4. My number 4 is a Korean restaurant.
Okay.
Korean fast food. It's called Lotteria.
Is this the one that's an In-N-Out spoof?
No. That's not not fast food. I wouldn't consider that fast food. That's more of a restaurant.
They got a hostess for an In-N-Out?
No, but
okay.
Just the way it is. So there is a chain out here. There's like 5 or 6 of them. It's called Yep. It's called We Copied In-N-Out Burger, and we're trying to do it's literally like the menu is the same. You can get like a double animal style. It's the same thing. The only thing that's different is like obviously the beef's different. obviously and then the fries, they don't have the thin shitty fries that the In-N-Out has.
Do they have the plastic cheese?
Oh yeah, they have animal style. Yeah, they do.
No, the like legitimate craft plastic cheese.
Yes, 100%. Wow. Yeah,
I'm impressed. Okay.
The reason that this guy made the restaurant is because he went to the United States and liked In-N-Out so much that he came back to Korea and was like, I'm just gonna fucking copy you because there's no laws in Korea that says I fucking can't.
Sounds like a businessman. That's capitalism, baby.
That's the power of capitalism. But no, Lotteria, if I had to compare it to something, it's kind of like Korean McDonald's, but the quality is 10 times better than McDonald's.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How do you get better than McDick's, dude?
They have McDonald's in Korea too. I just haven't ate at it at all. But their menu is completely different.
Haven't eaten at it.
All right, man. I already said Mexicality. We don't need to get.
Sorry, I just prefer proper English.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
This is our native tongue and all, you know.
It is, yeah, the Kings. Number 4,
This is the Queens now. Come on.
All right. Number 4 is Lotteria. Hit me with your number 5.
So my number 5 holds a pretty special place in my heart because it was there for me. If you watch the last episode, it's pretty much what I exclusively ate for the last, definitely several few months, arguably even the last couple of years. Jersey Mike's.
I didn't even think about sandwiches.
Dude, Jersey Mike's makes...
I'm about to add another honorable mention.
And I'm not even talking about cheesesteaks, right? Like, I don't get anything off the grill. I don't know why. Jersey Mike's sandwich shop should be just like fresh made sandwich, right?
You're talking straight cold cut.
Cold cut, baby. Oh, but they're cold cut, bro. So I'm in Windsor, which is perfect because it reminds me of Blimpies. I don't know if you've ever been to a Blimpies.
I have been to a Blimpies.
It reminds me of Blimpies. And there was a Blimpies here in Windsor that I used to come to when I was 2 or 3 years old, and this is one of my earliest memories is at a Blimpies, and it reminds me so much of that sandwich. So that's Jersey Mike's number 5.
So this has nothing to do with this. I just need to ask you an opinion on a specific restaurant.
Okay.
You ever ate at Runza?
The Greek restaurant?
It's not Greek.
The one that looks like someone shitted out on the face of the planet over in Loveland?
That would be that's the one Runza, yeah.
Thought it was a Greek restaurant. What is it?
It's Kraut Burgers, bro.
Ooh, pass.
Oh!
I don't do sour.
It's a big Nebraska thing, and every time I'm in Nebraska, I get fucking Runza. Oh, it's so good.
If I don't do sausage, if I don't do seeds in my sausage, do you think I do pickled cabbage?
No.
Okay. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Your number 5, sir.
Yours was Jersey Mike's. Mine, Big City Burrito.
Fuck.
And this is another breakfast one because their lunch is good, but their breakfast burritos are top tier because you get those crispy potato.
Bro, do not come at me with breakfast burritos. I'm telling you, breakfast has to be a separate category.
We'll talk about it after this. If you're about to say Santiago's is the best breakfast burrito, we're going to have a fucking fight.
I'll kill you. I will mail some fucking anthrax to your door.
Hayes Market has better breakfast burritos. Put it on my headstone.
This man's gonna have a headstone 10 paragraphs long. This man's gonna have a full 5-page essay on his head.
Just about fast food.
And at the very end, father, son, brother.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
No way, dude. Santi's the best breakfast burritos. Everyone that listens to this podcast will back me up. Santiago's makes the best breakfast burritos. Guarantee it. We could take a poll. Put a poll up. You and your magic editing skills. Put a poll up. Guarantee I win that.
I'll throw a Google poll up in the description. People can
Best
vote.
breakfast
People
burrito.
can vote what their favorite breakfast burrito is.
Set your parameters. The United States, Colorado, the world.
The world. I don't give a shit. The whole world.
People are gonna write in fucking Runza.
I did have.
Fuck that is.
I did have one good breakfast burrito out here. It was pretty fire, but okay.
Anyway, worth mentioning. Okay, we're gonna take a break before our honorable mentions.
Yes, we have a couple honorable mentions to throw in there for that didn't make the top 5, but we're big fans of. So stick around. We will be right back.
All right, Pat, we're back. We went through our top 5.
Yes,
and quite honestly, fuck you for Chick-fil-A.
I mean, eat my ass with a rusty spoon, bro. I'm not gonna fucking change my mind. So.
All right, it's all right. Hey, man, you're the one with a 5-mile-long headstone. So, let's get into honorable mentions. So these are ones that didn't make our top 5 necessarily, but that we feel need to be mentioned for some reason. Pat, I'll go ahead and turn it over to you. What's your first honorable mention?
Excuse me. So
that's the Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, that's the Chick-fil-A. I have 3. So my first honorable mention, I added one while we were talking because we were talking about sandwiches. So I'm sorry.
Okay. All right.
Sorry if you don't have 3, but I have 3 now.
I don't have 3.
It's
I have one.
My first honorable mention, which I don't know if this is another popular one around the country, but Fat Shack.
That's an honorable mention?
I fucking love Fat Shack. What do you mean?
Okay.
That's why I didn't make a top 5. It's not good enough for me to want to go to often.
Yeah.
It's good enough for me to be like, I like this place a lot.
So when I really hate myself, I'll order some deep fried Oreos for sure.
Oh yeah, it goes beyond the desserts too. The you got
the donkey lips, the fucking donkey lips, hands down, brother.
I fucking hate how they name their sandwiches, but yeah, the donkey lips is good.
Oh, weird, yeah. Restaurant made by stoners. Oh, okay.
Well, it's like Chiba Hut, right?
That wasn't the one that I just added to my honorable mentions list.
Go ahead and send me your first honorable mention here, nigga.
Got his ass. Okay, my first one, my third one was Chiba Hut, but we'll get to that. My first one is Chipotle. Honorable mention. I worked there. Saw how the sausage was made. It's not bad. I don't go there over Doba. If I know there's a good Qdoba, and like I said, it's really location based.
Yeah.
If I know there's a good Qdoba in the area, I won't go to Chipotle. So,
question.
Yes, sir.
What about Legal Pete's? Don't tell me I just fucking ruined another one of your honorable mentions.
No.
Okay.
You're just pulling at my heartstrings, brother. That's
Legal Pete's is banging.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to throw this out there, and don't judge me for this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not what you think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Illegal Pete's is where I became a man. It's not what you think it is.
Did you find your first pube? Like in an Illegal Pete's bathroom, you're sitting there at the urinal, you're fucking 15 years old. You're like, oh my God, I finally got one, or what?
No, but there's enough on the urinals that it could be true. Illegal Pete's holds such a special place in my heart because I went to CU, and that's Illegal Pete's is CU. That's the first one. It was on the hill. That's where I had my first drink. When I turned 21, I went to Illegal Pete's before I did the bar crawl.
Okay. All right.
I knew the bartender there. Me and him were homies. I would drink all night for less than $20.
That's the shit.
I had whatever I wanted off their secret menu, which, believe it or not, they don't have a secret menu, but I had whatever I wanted. That's right. Cool. If I wanted fucking,
I'm surprised Pete's isn't in your top 5 at this point with how you're spitting about it.
Because it's not fast food to me, bro. It's home.
That's the gayest shit you've ever said.
That was cheesy as fuck.
I don't know if I can leave that in because I said it was gay, but Jesus Christ.
You better. No, do it. Oh, fuck. No, it really is, dude. Pete's isn't fast food to me. I mean, that's where I grew up, was at Pete's. So it didn't even occur to me that was fast food. Also, it was more of a bar than it was a restaurant.
It's a chain. There's no hostess.
There's 3 of them. 4 of them. But 5 of them. 5.
6 of them? 7 of them?
No, there's 5. There's 2 in Denver, 2 in Boulder, 1 in Fort Collins, 1 in Greeley.
Okay. Oh my god, I have a headache. I'm laughing. Oh Jesus! All right, this is gonna be funny now that we've brought it up. Number 7 for me is Qdoba. The fucking next, I shouldn't even say number 7. The next honorable mention is Qdoba. It's just so fucking stupid.
We do.
Whoever watches this episode, God bless your heart.
Seriously, if you've made it this far, you get a golden ticket to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
Yeah. Oh god. You imagine biting into a Qdoba burrito. You're like, "What's this foil?" It's a fucking golden ticket.
Fucking golden ticket. The Qdoba factory. Go see the cows get slaughtered.
Sheesh. All right.
See your lettuce get slaughtered. Sorry.
What's your next one?
So this one really picked me up when I was down hard, down bad, some might say. I know you think what it is, but
okay, no, just say it. What is it?
It's Subway.
What the fuck?
You thought it was Taco Bell, you motherfucker. No, dude, Subway comes through clutch. Honestly, it's just they make a good sandwich.
Yeah, Jared's your role model. Hi, my name is Jared from Subway, and I eat a lot of sandwiches and I fuck kids.
You gotta cut that for sure.
Why? He did. He's a pedophile. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah, but I'm not. I just like a cheap sandwich, bro. I was
struggling. $5 marinara, bitch.
Give me that $5 footlong, Jared.
I just like the meatball. Can we talk about how the meatball marinara is the worst sandwich to ever be made by men?
Well, you never ordered a meatball. Are you kidding me, dude? I've struggled. I don't know if I've ever struggled that hard. I apologize to any of our viewers.
Can you imagine the audacity of a human being to go to Subway and order a foot-long meatball marinara?
I can, because
imagine just wanting to eat meatballs and bread, bro.
I have a man very dear to my heart who did that for many a years.
Don't tell me it's your dad. It's your dad, isn't it? What do you have to be going through to get a meatball marinara?
That man made sacrifices for me, all right? So I could go to college.
Oh, Jesus. The meatball marinara. All right.
Hey, man, $8, you can get a steak and cheese on flatbread.
Oh, shit. Fucking meatball marinara, bro. Oh, God.
It's called self-care.
Coming off the week that we just talked about self-care, we're talking about meatball marinara.
Dude, no. Oh, I'm trying not to cry because I'm laughing, I promise.
I'm fucking
That
crying.
Literally was. That was self-care for me for a time. When I went through, I know it's hard to talk about when I'm laughing and smiling, but when I was going through a tough time, an $8 steak and cheese footlong was self-care for me.
Okay, I gotta fucking pull it together so we can finish this.
Yeah. Okay, hit me. Your honorable mentions.
It's Jimmy John's.
Dude, I thought about Jimmy John's.
I love Jimmy John's.
I had a bad experience. Didn't put him on the list.
Oh, I love Jimmy John's. I've never had a bad time at Jimmy John's. I like their
I had a
bread.
really, really good one here at Loveland. Not Loveland, Windsor. I just
That's the
had
best
one.
Jimmy John's.
100%, bro. I had one yesterday. Woo! They got them high schoolers in there, bro. Woo! Sheesh.
Can we please just clarify that you're talking about the fact they make sandwiches well?
Yes.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. The sandwiches that those kids made.
Maybe you are, Jared.
Stop. We're not gonna get through this.
No, we're not. Oh God. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right, everybody. I gotta compose myself. Me and Dinger and take a break. We're done talking about fast food. When we come back,
Are we bad people?
we might be bad people. When me and Dinger come back, we're gonna have story time with Dinger.
We're gonna move on.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back to Dinger and Pat, the podcast. I'm Pat, he's Dinger. We just finished up talking about some fast food chains, some heated conversations.
That was hot.
That was good stuff. All right, man. So we're going to roll it into a little bit of a Dinger time here. Dinger's got a couple things that he wants to talk about. So we're going to give the floor to Dinger here.
Okay. Unfettered access to the floor. What do I say? What do I talk about? I don't know. No, I do. So this is something I thought about today, and it was partially because of you, and we were just bullshitting on PlayStation. Mm-hmm. But this is a thought I had, and I think it's very true for me as a person, and I would like your feedback. I would like your commentary on this.
Okay.
I think Wednesday night is my favorite night to drink. Favorite night out of every night.
Why?
I don't know, man. Something about it. Middle of the week. Yo, you've been through 2 hard days. You got 2 hard days in front of you.
Well,
drink on Wednesday. Have a good time. Why not?
The thing with me for the last 5, oh my God, I'm in the Army 5 years. But for the last 5 years is I don't have normal days off like you do. So that doesn't mean anything to me. I turned 21 while I was in the Army. So that like, I just drink whenever I want to drink.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, so obviously being unemployed, right? I don't have a lot of structure in my life, but Wednesday nights, just getting lit.
Hump day.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it is a hump day thing.
Mike.
It feels right. I mean, tonight's a Wednesday, right? And we're having a grand old time here.
Yeah, we're this has been a good. It's been fun.
Wednesdays are my favorite night to drink. I don't know why.
Okay. All right.
What's your favorite night to drink? If you had to pick one night.
The last day of my work week would probably be my favorite if I had to pick one.
No, you got to pick a day of the week.
I have to pick one singular day of the week.
Yes, sir.
Mondays.
You like drinking on Mondays?
Because I hate going to work. Like that day, and then you come home from work and it's like,
yeah, but you don't always work on Tuesday. So you just gotta pick Mondays.
So let's talk about this. Oh my God. So let's talk about this from like my perspective. So when I say a Monday, I mean literally my first day of work. That's where I'm coming from. So if I worked a normal schedule like you, Monday through Friday, even though you don't have a job, I would work.
Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Appreciate that.
If I had to pick one day, it's my first day of work. Probably that would be.
So would that be Sunday night then, or Monday night?
Monday night
on a typical schedule. Monday night. So you come home from your first day of work and you're like, "Fuck this bullshit."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be my choice.
Wow, that's depressing as fuck.
Hey,
I'm
man.
unemployed, and that's depressing.
Don't join the army.
Bro, the big green weenie. Woo-wee.
Big green weenie be striking. All right.
I enjoy owning my body, so.
Yeah, I enjoy being a government slave. All right. Next topic. Let's do some story time with Dinger.
Okay, sorry. That was one I just wanted to get out there because I don't know, it was something I thought about.
Yeah,
okay. So this is story time with Dinger. So I got a story for y'all. And if it looks like I'm reading, once again, it's because I am. I wrote this shit down because I come prepared, apparently. And Pat's just got it all written out on his headstone so you can read it later.
All right.
Anyway.
All right. Hit me with your story, Jared.
Okay. Tough. So I feel like this is getting into the feelings. I feel like every Uber you take is a story.
What?
Bear with me. Literally every ride is an experience in and of itself, right?
I've taken one Uber in my life, so keep going.
Uber, taxi, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, I take taxis often. Keep going.
Taxi ride. Anytime you use a car service, it's an experience.
All right.
You're with a different person. You're in their car.
Okay.
You're at their whim. So if you remember, we'll flash back to, I think it's the first episode. One of my biggest pet peeves is bad drivers.
Right.
And that is my biggest pet peeve, arguably. So every Uber is an experience. Every taxi is an experience. So I took an Uber today for the first time in a long time.
Why?
I mean, I was running some errands for, this fucking glorious pad I'm in.
You have a car. Okay, whatever. Keep going.
It was not for my car. All right, long story short, he's having some car work done. I had to take the car over there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so took the car over there, had to get an Uber back. So I get in the car, in the Uber with this guy, and it was kind of awkward. Not a problem for me. I feel like I'm a pretty social. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I think that's the first thing with Ubers. It's always awkward.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Nah. I mean, this guy, was traditionally awkward. Like,
okay,
wouldn't let him near your kids.
Ooh, like
based off looks. Yeah, just based off looks, wouldn't let him near the playground. I'd call the cops if he's standing at the park too long. Anyway, I get in the car and it's a little awkward. It's not big for me because I feel like I'm a social person and I can make conversation through that. Right. And I didn't make the conversation. I let him make the conversation, just responded to what he was saying. Anyway, in Northern Colorado, if you haven't been here in a long time, Pat, we have a fuck ton of traffic here now. Like a fuck ton. It's comparable to downtown Denver.
Well, the last time I was there, I drove from Fort Collins to your house, and it took me 4 hours. To be fair, it was also snowing, so.
Yeah, that's not fair. That's entirely different. But take about an hour and a half off that. You're there.
Okay.
But yeah, no. There's just a fuck ton of traffic in Northern Colorado. It's backed the fuck up for no apparent reason. We're give or take in the middle of nowhere. This is farming community. I don't know why. Oh, anyway.
Yeah.
We hit some traffic in the Uber.
Okay.
And this man comes up to the traffic. It stopped on him, whatever you want to say, right?
Are you on I-25?
No, we're on Highway 34.
Okay. Which
so
it's arguably just as bad nowadays.
Arguably worse because it's tighter. You're on an actual interstate. You're on a state highway or whatever.
Yeah.
So traffic stops. This man, I want to get this right. He ends up slamming on the brakes. His car is beeping all over the place because it's got that brake sensing automatic, whatever the fuck, right?
Okay.
And he is white knuckling the wheel. I've never seen tighter grip in my life. I didn't panic. I didn't freak out or anything like that. I was just chilling in the back seat. And I was like, you fucked up, my guy. You broke hard. I noticed it for sure. My face almost impacted the back of your seat.
Right.
Moving on. So I feel like when you take taxis or cabs or Ubers or whatever it is in another country, and I think you will relate to this.
Oh, 100%.
100%. I want to get this one right too. They're whipping through the streets.
Yes.
Lean back, one arm on the steering wheel, talking some bullshit to you about their grandma or whatever the fuck is hassling them, whipping through the streets like your destination is the only place they have ever driven to in their life. Like they know those streets like it was their absolute job.
No, I know. It's happened to me countless times out here where I get in a cab, especially not on post is one thing because they have a lot of rules on driving on a base. Off post, bro,
it's a free for all. It's a free for all, and it's mayhem around you. But these guys are completely calm.
They've driven on the sidewalks when I'm in the car. I'm like, hey,
no, they're cruising.
There's no reason to drive on the sidewalk.
They're doing their job. Did they hit anything? No.
They got me there in a timely manner.
Exactly. I feel safer in that cab than I do in that Uber I took. That man yamming on his brakes in his Nissan Sentra.
Oof.
On traffic in a Highway 34. Hey, man.
I'd rather have
that GMC Denali in front of you worth $80,000. Doesn't give a fuck if you run one up his tailpipe.
I'd rather have the random guy driving his Kia Soul with me in the back through the streets of Seoul, not giving a fuck about anything. But he knows that coming around this corner, that he knows that he's gonna have to drive on the fucking sidewalk.
He was born and bred on those streets, brother.
Yep, 100%.
That's it. That is. Hey, I'll give it to you. It's your shit. It's your land. This is your fucking domain.
Yep.
I feel safer in that cab than I do here in the Ubers. They'll hire anyone for Uber out here.
100%. I don't even know what the background check or what the requirements to drive an Uber in America are, but they can't be that stringent because they all fucking suck at driving.
Hey, man, you got a license? Welcome to Uber. Hey, man, South Korea?
They were born on these streets.
They keep them streets real, brother.
Yeah, they're out here whipping, breaking, flipping dope.
I do want to talk about that, but it's...
No, don't worry about it. All right, Dinger. So this has been a different type of episode from us, and I'm looking forward to it. This has been fun.
I want to know what people think about that Uber situation.
Yeah, in the comments.
But also about the podcast, yeah.
Yeah, in the comments, feel free to comment, like, subscribe. Let us know what you think. Tell us what you think about Ubers in general, your experiences riding in an Uber, and
cabs, foreign countries, right? I mean, hey, if we can get a viewer in a foreign country, let us know what you think about your home cabs.
Yeah, let us know. I'm going to throw the poll in the description for everybody so you can vote on what your favorite chicken restaurants are, whatever the fuck I said I was going to do. I'll remember it.
Best breakfast burrito.
Oh, that's what it was. Best breakfast burrito. So let us know what your favorite breakfast burritos were.
I didn't forget.
Hey, you won't forget. Put it on my headstone. Thanks for listening to another
I think that
episode.
goes on 9/11's headstone.
Oh my god. So thanks for
Apologies.
thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks for sticking around with us. You got anything else to say, Dinger?
No, it was a good episode. No, I appreciate anyone who listened. Like and subscribe. It's good shit.
Good shit. All right.
All right. Dinger oot.